not very inspired, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes here. There's not many news out, right? Not many news out. Let's see what we have as far as news, because we had the Venezuela thing, which is already old news. What do we have? Nothing else. Um, let's just wait for these guys to see who's gonna appear here today. Uh, 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 uh. And I thought about doing some Uber today, and I will do once this live is over. I'm gonna go do some Uber, but like it looks terrible outside because the kind of it got a little warmer, so a lot of the snow that was accumulated started to melt. So now, like, God, there's like water all over, and it's getting cold again. So soon it's gonna be extremely slippery on the streets. Man, there's something that this is news. I talked about it on my last stream, but so in Brazil, and I know this happens in a lot of probably tourist places, but in Brazil on the beaches, um, they have little restaurants where they sell like drinks and food, and which are extremely overpriced, right? But now they are doing something even extra. Argentinian tourists just got like beat up a couple of days ago in Brazil because of this. So what happens is when you are at the beach and you go to this little restaurant that is by the beach to get like food and stuff, when you order, they tell you it's one price, right? When you go to pay, when you get the bill, it's like they were charging like $30 for one corn on the cup. One corn, guys, one corn that all over the world, there's like cents. They were selling that for $30. And again, it's like it's a name I forgot. Like it's almost like you getting like I forgot the name. The mafia used to do this. This is like organized crime type stuff. Because again, when you go and order, they tell you, oh yeah, the corn is $2, and then you go to pay, it's like $30. Who are you going to talk to? Like, you don't see police everywhere, right? So again, there was an Argentinian tourist that was just beat up a couple of days ago in Brazil because the same thing happened. He went to order, he ordered the food. They told him that the food is going to be X, and then when he went to pay, the food was like again $30 for one corn cup, and that's happening all over all over Brazil. Last time I was there, last year, I hate going into tourist places. I hate eating at tourist places. One, because the quality of food just sucks and is extremely overpriced. And it happened to me like it's so funny. They tried to. It was in the northeast of Brazil. The city was called Fortaleza, which is a capital in Brazil. So I ordered food and some beer, and I went to pay. Uh, some places here they charge like the 10%, right? Which, like in the United States, that's a tip. Like in Brazil, they charge you as a fee, right? So some places charge you 10% on top of your bill, right? So they charge the 10%, and then I'm like, you know, dividing anything by 10 is easy, just take a zero, right? So I'm like, I don't know how much my bill was. It was like 150 reais. And then the 10% was like 20 something. And I'm like, well, if my bill was 150, how is my 10% 20 plus something? So then I called the waiter. I'm like, man, I'm not saying you guys did it on purpose, but I'm looking here. It seems that the 10% that you put in my bill here is not 10%. So he actually got another bill and came back with another bill. Again, that happened by the beach in Fortaleza, Brazil. And I'm Brazilian, so you guys know I was born in Brazil and I lived there most of my life. So I know how people operate, right? Yes, these are VHS tapes. These are all VHS tapes. And I have some like special ones like this one here. Look at this one. Have you guys watched this movie before? It's like a 4-hour movie. And so it's like, let me see, how do you open this? Look at that. So you have two tapes. Because when this movie, yeah, this movie is from like 1930 something, if I'm not mistaken, right? When this movie came out, they actually had an intermission. So you were watching the movie, they would stop the movie for you to go buy more popcorn, and then they would come back. Now, man, I used to sell this online on eBay. I have a bunch of movies here. I have a bunch of multiple ones, like, and I was selling like lots, like you have the Home Alone lot. Look at that, 1, 2, 3. Even though this one here sucked, right? The guy, look at that. This kid disappeared. He never did anything anymore. But yeah, I used to sell on eBay. That's why I have a bunch of movies. But I do like movies. Guys, double tap, sub. Tommy Vice here. I do gameplay, cosplay. Sometimes I travel and I do some travel vlogs. Now, let me just open my computer here. And yeah, I just started a membership program just to have one. It's 99 cents, like it's nothing. And I'm not offering much right now, but again, this is just the beginning. I'm just trying to understand how the YouTube program works. And they actually asked me that I could have like levels of membership. Blood in, blood out. I don't think so. I don't even remember the name of that movie. But yeah. What's up, Sonny? I got your money, man. Got your money. I got your money, Sonny. Got your money. I don't think I have Blood In, but let me actually see the cover of this movie. Blood In, Blood Out. 1993. No, I don't have that. It's that might be a rare movie. I do have some gang movies from like Los Angeles gang movies. God, where is it? I had a couple of movies just like that one, Blood In, Blood Out. But I don't have Blood In, Blood. God, man, I had a bunch of those, and I actually made a little lot of just like the cholo movies from Los Angeles. Like man, where are those movies? Maybe I actually sold a couple of them. One was called King Midas. King Midas. Yeah, but I used to have a bunch of cholo / gang movies. Sunny. But yeah, so what's up, man? I got your money, man. I got your money. What else do you wanna? What else do you do? What else do you need, man? Just kidding, guys. For people who don't understand, I'm dressed like the character from Vice City, and Sonny, he likes to play like Sonny from the GTA Vice City, and he asks, "Where's my money?" So that's for the people that don't get it. This is the joke. I'm dressed like the guy from Vice City, and Sonny usually comments on my videos asking, "Where's my money?" But yeah, again, guys, welcome, welcome. Tell me advice here. Cosplay gameplay. Let me 1 second. What the hell is this? Okay. Automatic. But yeah, as soon as this live ends, I'm gonna go out and do some Uber, but the conditions don't look good. Very rainy, very it's gonna get cold. It's 32 degrees right now, so it's actually on that like borderline. It's getting to be freezing temperatures, right? But it was extremely hot. Not hot. It was warmer yesterday. So all the snow that was accumulated on the curb, it's melting right now. So all this water is just on the streets, and as soon as it get to freezing, it's gonna become real slippery. But yeah, I need to make some money. I want to do a live, guys, and Sentinel is gonna like this live. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or another day, but I want to do a live where I have the stock market. I'm not gonna do anything because I don't want problems, but I'm gonna have like a just the stock market open, and we're gonna see some of the movements. I'm gonna tell you some of my how can I say, some of my strategies for the stock market, right? So that's a live that's going to be coming up in a couple of days. Um, what else? What else can I? I'm planning a trip to Brazil. That's one of the things that it might need to happen. Last time I was in Brazil, it's already almost 1 year. I came back was last year, February, so it's almost a year now that I haven't been in Brazil, and I do need some to do some stuff. How do they call it? Like housekeeping. I need some housekeeping to do in Brazil. Not like real housekeeping, but yeah, I need to. And another thing, guys, that I'm gonna do soon is I'm gonna go back to play Scarface the game. Where's Scarface? Where is this Scarface? Because before I went to Miami last year, I was locked in. I was playing this game every single day until the Miami trip, and then I just kind of stopped playing on the other channel, right, guys? I have another channel that I was waiting to get monetized, but since it was becoming way too difficult, we're getting to be way too long. I'm using this channel now that I used to have because it's already monetized, right? So I'll be back playing Scarface soon. That's one of the things that's gonna happen. God, my hair sucks today, man. But yeah, before Miami, I was playing this game every single day, and people, I don't know, for whatever reason, they enjoy this game. So this is happening. But yeah, guys, this was the live. I think just a short live to talk to you guys. But again, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hit the thumbs up, check out my short videos. Those are my pride and joy, and I just uploaded one stunt jump yesterday. It took me a while to get it. It's a really easy stunt jump, but it's so you guys can check it out. Like it's you have to go through like I forgot how you call it, like a pagoda, like a Japanese pagoda on Los Santos, and you cannot go too fast because if you go too fast, you go over the road. So you just have to go a little bit. So you just jump over the. But yeah, check out my short videos, guys. These are some advice live. Remember the name.